Hey everyone, and welcome to BMX News, a live weekly BMX news show that I do 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Friday. Here we are once again for the news. Shout out to everybody who's in here and who is in here early. FTB gang, hello. Kevin Jackson says he's going to the bike shop to fix his DJ after work. Sean Chambers is in here. Alan Camp at work just stopped in to say, let's go Ohio Trail Series Jam. Shout out to Alan Camp, Travis, and Rufus, and all the guys behind the Ohio Trail Series. This is a series of dirt jump jams that are going on in Ohio and a couple surrounding states throughout the summer this year. They have been promoting it and blowing it up. Seems like so many people are pumped for trails this year, and everybody's digging, everybody's stoked on trails, and it's really cool. So if you haven't seen it yet, just Instagram search, Facebook search, there's Facebook group, Instagram page. They already got a bunch of sponsors lined up for the whole series, so it's pretty awesome. What's up, Harlan Culp, champion BMX Kurt Rowell? And let's get into talking about some news. First of all, I'm getting ready to head to Woodward for the weekend for the Retro Jam. As soon as this is over, headed out the door, headed to Woodward for an awesome weekend. There's still time to register. I don't know that there's anywhere to sleep on campus for Woodward this weekend, but you could still go. Either way, I'm going to be there, film it all, make some videos from it. So you'll see that in the coming weeks. First thing as far as news goes is that Clint Millar has bought Strictly BMX shop in Australia, and this one is one, I'm in America, they're in Australia, it's the other side of the world. I didn't know that Strictly BMX was struggling or anything like that, or if it was up for sale. I didn't even know any of that. So it's cool to see that Clint has stepped up to keep it going and keep everything alive with it. And I think it's just a smart move to have Colony in Australia, also a core bike shop that's also a mail order. It kind of just makes sense. So it's really, really awesome to see. I'm stoked that Colony is successful enough and he's successful enough to make this happen and just not leave the scene hanging for something like this to just go away, because that would suck. Moving on from there, more highlight stuff. The world premiere of Kink BMX's new video 30 is premiering tomorrow on Kink's YouTube channel, it looks like, because it says their YouTube link in the description, 3/16/24. I wonder if they did that for what's his face, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But this one features Nathan Williams, Jacob Cable, Casey Starling, Anthony Perrin, Santiago Laverde, Calvin Kosovich, Harrison, I always forget the last name, and Anahi Valentina. So this is going to be awesome. There was early screenings last night in BMX shops around the world, so stay tuned. The stuff that we've seen from it so far looks like, there's going to be some gnarly clips in it with Nathan Williams, Jacob Cable, Casey, all of these people shred. So stay tuned and watch it. Then, first video from this week, starting shortest, ending with the longest videos of the week. We have Colony Cadets backyard session. Real quick video in Clint Millar's backyard. That's another thing. He's got a skate park in his backyard that a bunch of people get to ride. So now he's got a bike company to make sure that people have bikes to ride in Australia because it's really far away. Then he's got a backyard ramp where people can ride. Now he's got a mail order and bike shop that helps people get parts they need and get their bikes fixed and things like that. Yeah, it's just awesome. So yeah, young kids, the cadets in Clint's backyard, killing it. I'm not going to lie, because of getting ready for this weekend, I haven't had a chance to watch any of this, but these kids all shred. So if you're into that, check it out. He's also got a large Volkswagen collection. Exactly. And I thought this one was kind of just cool. So Wheels Squared BMX Show V2, it's Jared Eberwine, and It's literally a stunt show ramp setup that's on a trailer that can be pulled by a motorcycle with the bike on the back of the motorcycle. And I just thought this was awesome. So it's literally, holy crap, I haven't clicked through this yet. It's a jump ramp and an airbag landing that can be hauled with a motorcycle. How sick is that? So to go to a stunt show that he's hosting, all he's got to do is hook up his motorcycle and go. That's sick. Then we've got the Miguel Cuesta welcome video. Welcome to Federal. Check that one out. Just under 3 minutes long. I hadn't yet heard of him. It says Miguel has been on a lot of our radars since making noise at the Vans Pro Cup a few years back, and since developed his riding style into high-speed street riding mixed with creative spot usage and tech capability. And that's one of the many reasons we were stoked to bring him in as one of the newest additions to the Federal AM squad. There it is. Also partially filmed by Rich Forn. Pretty cool. Then this video has been out for a couple months now on, what channel was it on? Oh, it was uploaded to Dig, and now it's uploaded to the Profile Racing channel. It's Ratty Matty's video heading north, so it may look familiar, but if you haven't seen it yet, there it is. Next, not HBO Max, Benny Abida? I'm not exactly sure how you say this. Previously known in videos as Damn Benny, in a video called Love Letter for Shadow and Sabrosa. And it's been quite a while since we've seen a video from Benny, so check this one out. Always going big, doing stuff like this. Look at that. That's a rounded. Yeah, it's concrete, but it's rounded into 180 T-bog over whatever this thing is at the end. Pretty gnarly, and I wonder how close this person actually is to that rollout, because that's crazy. Anyways, videos are getting a little longer, 4.5 minutes with this one. Check it out to catch up on everything with Benny. Next up, Sunday Bikes, Three's Company tuning. Julian Ortega, Jared Duncan, and Brett Silva in a almost 10.5 minute long video. What's it say? 10 days in Toronto, Canada, making new friends, soaking in the scenery, shredding everything in sight, thanks to QBP locals and all the shops that they visit for the incredible hospitality in the videos by Zach Kramus. There that is. And we've got another video with Dan Foley that's also 10.5 minutes long. Feels like Dan Foley is just filming so much and putting out tons and tons of great videos lately. And this one is called Unwind Meditative BMX. Check it out. You know Dan Foley's style. You know the self-filming. So you know it's going to be good. And it's got like 8,500 views already. Watch it. Then the Dirty Zween Jam, Chile, hitting the streets of Santiago. This one's 13 minutes long. Mickey Fleck, Fernando Laxco. Check it out. Street Jam. See what happened in all of the riders down in Chile. Looks like there's a lot of people there. Jeez. Yeah, it definitely looks like there's a lot of people. Then we get into the interview stuff from this week. First up, 10 questions with Aubrey Henson, also known as Aubrey Time on Instagram. Aubrey is like 10 years old, maybe 9 still. No, just turning the big 1-1. Turning the big 11. Doing feeble hard 180s, manual 180s,
Hi.
All kinds of really good
BMX.
stuff. And she's
I was
an
2.
11-year-old girl who's so good at riding.
Why
Can
do you
bar
not? I
spins.
didn't. I'm currently
I
riding
don't
wet
want to be
skate,
wrong
so
in
it isn't a
saying
problem for me.
that she
Which
did a
rides
feeble
inspire
hard
you
180
to
bar, but
when it's
that could have been a thing. Right here, look at
Or
this.
too late.
Down this ledge, Phoebes, hard 180, down what looks like a
Biggest
wet
bike
skate park.
runs means session.
So
at
10
Keystone.
questions.
Thanks.
She's absolutely amazing at riding, and it's going to be really exciting to see, even just, 5 years from now, she's 16, she keeps at riding and stays consistent with it and stays loving riding. how good she is. 'Cause I've been seeing her stuff since she was like 9 or 10 and was already really good. So just imagine 6 years of progress with that much already. Yeah, she is the best. She really is. Then we've got Max Millar, Fit Profile, 34 minutes learning more about Max Millar. Let's check out the description. NorCal madman Max Millar has done a lot of living in the 6 years since joining the Fit Squad, sacrificed his body to El Toro, earned Rider of the Year nominations, put out viral web vids, started a family at 19. In 2024, Max is making a point showing himself and the world that he's not done yet. In fact, he's just getting started. Do yourself a favor and find a half hour to rewind to the beginning of Max Millar's BMX career, because your boy is about to release the sequel and you want to be primed. Boom, there it is. And if you want to get Max Millar's Young Buck frame in the green colorway here, which is his color on this frame, you can save 10% on it with the code MORE when you check out. That helps me out too. I forgot it is Friday. Hernia surgery, damn. Well, hopefully you can heal up as quickly as possible from that hernia surgery. I did this past week with Nate Wessel, legendary ramp builder, fabricator, person who can make literally anything and has honestly affected BMX in Ohio more than many people probably even know, because he is responsible for a lot of what was built at Changa, the wooden rhythm section, and he talks about all of that. Built a lot of Section 8 skate park and so much more. Changa 2, Changa 57 literally had a massive impact on Ohio BMX, to where if he was a couple years younger or a couple years older and all of this stuff just didn't happen, who knows where BMX in general would even be, because Changa 1 brought people from all over the world to ride it. So moving on from there, we have Alan Cook on the Unclicked podcast for
or just catch
3
up on.
hours, 20 minutes. Holy cow. Contests, Greenville, Colin Winkleman, stunts, local exposure, big air, Haro specialized, mountain bike versus BMX, and edit. Not sure what that means. Then we've got Scott Marceau on Canode Knows. This one, if you thought 3 hours, 20 minutes was long, check it out. 3 hours, 40 minutes with Scott Marceau. This one, stock market, latest trick, living in LA, Swamp Fest, Odyssey, photography, BMX influence, love, hate, getting back to BMX, push it to stop. Riley Reed? Okay. BMX in New York City, on everything breakdown, angles, podcast questions, and then the outro. Noah, you're late. You're super late. Caleb Oney tuning in from the road to Woodward. Hell yeah. Shout out to you guys. I am going to get myself packed, because I haven't packed anything from Woodward yet. I'm going to get packed and get myself on the road to Woodward. Wessel rewelded a cracked frame for me. It's still kicking. Hell yeah. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. And hopefully next week I'll have a little bit more time to do the Q&A for the next 15 minutes till we get to 10:30. I'm going to make that a thing normally, but today I'm in a hurry to get out the door. So I appreciate all of you.